Hello and welcome back to episode 35 of Take to the Skies, St Albans FC. We are back once again in the National League, 7 games into the season, and we've had a decent start but not spectacular. Let's have a look at how it's going so far. So since you were last with us when we lost to Boston on the opening day, we then bounced back with a 1-0 win against Oxford. We then got a draw with FC United, which was a very late goal from Wiltshire saving us in that game. And then against Eastleigh, it actually took a 2-0 deficit being turned around through goals from Woods, Moriarty and Taraj in the 92nd minute. So for second game in a row we nicked points, this time nicking a win. Then we lost 1-0 to York City. And then a 2-0 win over Dover with 2 goals from Shipley on the right hand side. And most recently he also got the only goal in our 1-1 draw against Barnet. Today we're back for Wealdstone and Halifax Town. As mentioned in the intro, we're doing well in the league. We're sat in 10th. As I said, not a spectacular start, but a decent start. And today we're playing the teams in 20th and 21st going into the first game. So hopefully that's going to be some decent results for us. I would hope we can pick up a win in at least one of these games and hopefully not lose either of them would be very ideal. If you are enjoying the series, please do remember to leave a like, subscribe as well if you are enjoying the content on the channel. We've had such an influx of new subscribers recently, largely from the collaboration with the FM network. But let me know if you're new here. Let me know what you're thinking of what we're doing on the channel. And if you are completely new here, why don't you hit subscribe today? Offer some support on the channel. It's all greatly appreciated, and you can hit the bell, make sure you don't miss any episodes going forward. Let's go and get into the game against Wealdstone, where of course we're looking for a win. And the lineup for the game against Wealdstone, we've got Emery in goal, a back four of Harper, Hancock, Gibbons, Louise, and then this is where you'll spot a bit of a change. Ballantyne is the holding midfielder. We've then got 2 in front of him, Woods and Conning, so we've gone back to the 3 in the midfield, and then Coley on the left, Shipley on the right, and Moriarty up front. So a bit more of a traditional 4-3-3 that we've gone back to here, and hopefully we can start the episode with a good result against Wealdstone now. And out the players come for the kickoff, and we are underway. And we've got a highlight here in the 16th minute. It's a Wealdstone highlight from the looks of it. Cross trying to find space on the left. Plays it inside to Harris, who then plays it through to Parrish, whose header goes just wide, but an early warning sign from Wealdstone there. And now in the 21st minute, we've got a throw-in on the left. Louise throws it into Woods, who's a little bit free in the box. Coley plays it to Moriarty, back to Connings, and Connings makes it 1-0. Just as I demand more, so they'll now be unhappy with that. But very nicely worked goal there from the throw-in. You know, Woods unexpectedly comes for it short. Back to Coley, who's now free. Moriarty lays it to Connings, who's got all the space in the world to find that bottom corner, and a very nice finish from him in the end. And almost immediately, we've got a throw-in now for Wealdstone. Byrne tries to find Lynch, does so. Back to Reddin and back to Byrne. Reddin now, it's back to Byrne. He goes all the way back to Fielding, who then plays it out to Lynch, but Louise does very well to intercept it, and Moriarty's picked up the clearance. And he's one-on-one with the defender now, and I thought that was a really good tackle. The referee has given a penalty, which Woods is going to step up to take. I mean, probably wasn't a penalty. We score it though, and you got to take them when you get them, you know. And we've done so there. So 2-0 lead now for St Albans. Penalty sends the keeper the wrong way. Very nice finish from Woods. And now at half time it is still 1-0 to St Albans. So a very strong first half for us. We've kept them relatively quiet. I think what we're going to do at half time is just get rid of the tighter marking just to try and help us out there. Now, just after the hour, we're going to make a change. If you are wondering what the new tactic is, it's this 4-3-3 here. What we're going to do is, Shipley's looking very tired, so we're going to send Wiltshire on the right-hand side. And I think we're also going to send Bennett on for Harper at right back and carry on from there for the time being. And it's 17th minute now. It's a goal kick for... Oh my goodness, Collins has played it straight back to Moriarty. Oh, and he's gone for the chip and messed it up. Yeah, what? Instant response. Hunter's coming on for Moriarty for that. Let's see how Hunter does for the next 20 minutes or so. So we've got a throw in for Wheelstone. Lynch throws into Allen, who's trying to find a bit of space down this right-hand side. He's got Lynch still with him and plays it back to him. Cross whipped in and Hancock clears it away well. Meekins collects it and then he goes long over the top, but Emery does very well to come out and claim that long ball. He then goes long, but Lynch heads it back to Allen on the right. He's cutting inside, plays it out towards Robinson, but it's cleared away by Bennett this time. Meekins then plays it long. Parrish has brought it down this time, and Parrish absolutely buries that chance there. So we're going to tell them to focus in response to that, and hopefully we don't do anything silly and mess us up. But it's all just from constant long balls, and eventually this one is brought down. Gibbons doesn't do well enough there, and we do concede, but we need to just hold on for this last 5 minutes now, and we don't need to see it offside. And then we have the full-time whistle, a 2-1 win for St Albans. Relatively comfortable, a little bit shaky towards the end, but a decent result overall, and it sees us climb up the table a little bit more, up into 8th place now, and level on points with the team in 7th for the playoffs. So decent start to the episode. Let's see if we can continue it against Dover, who, what was their result? It looks like they might have lost. They did to Stockport County, so maybe we can pile on the misery there. And we're back now for the game against Halifax, where the only change we've actually made is Bennett coming in right back for Harper. Everyone else remains the same. I believe I said it was against Dover when we finished the last game. Clearly I was paying attention to the schedule. I also think I said it during the intro, actually. So ignore me, I don't know anything. Let's get into the game. So our first highlight here, 25 minutes in, Louise throws it into Woods, who crosses for Shipley, whose header goes just over the bar. But a promising start there to the game. And now we've got a corner for Halifax. Cross comes in, Wolf heads, and it's just over the bar. Halifax have had the better of the first half so far, so hopefully we can turn it around in this last 10 minutes or so. And we have reached half-time, 0-0. As you can see, they've had much better of the ball. So we are going to try and improve that in the second half. We're going to try upping the tempo a little bit. And we're going to stop working the ball into the box and see if that will improve us. And because Moriarty is looking ill-disciplined, we don't want him getting sent off. We're going to send Hunter on for the second half and see how he gets on. And let's get into the second half. Goal kick for Halifax. George kicks it forward, but Louise is there at left back to bring it down. Plays it forward to Coley. And he's going to bring it inside. Torrage, by the way, is out on international duty. That's why he's not in the team. Coley shoots from range and hits the post. What a strike that was. And then we're straight back into the next highlight with another goal kick that is, again, straight to Louise and out to Coley. What's he going to do this time? He brings it inside again. He's got men to his right. He goes it alone, and this time, rather than hitting the post, he hits it about 25 yards wide. So we're at the hour mark now. We're going to make a second change of the game. And what we're going to try is Coley coming off for Wiltshire, and then Shipley is going to go out onto the left, and Wiltshire is going to be on the right. And also we're going to swap their support and attack roles. And now a final change with 20 minutes to go. We're going to bring Gibbons off for Mensah. Mensah still has this really high potential, so I'm hoping we can kind of get that out of him a bit more this year. We're going to go more direct as well. but also drop to balance and push the line higher up, with the hope being that we can pressure them off the ball a bit more, go a bit more direct to try and get the goal. And we've got a late highlight here, just over 5 minutes ago, Mensah with a free kick. He plays it short to Ballantyne, who goes to Woods, forward to Collings, who's got space. Wiltshire's making a run there. Collings goes for goal. There was a great ball just here through to Wiltshire, which would have been perfect. For some reason, he chose not to take it. It looks like we are going to see out a draw, although we've got a very, very late highlight here. And Lincoln has got it for Halifax, plays it to Allen. He's challenging Bennett. Ball comes into the box and Goodwin has scored a late goal to steal it for Halifax. And that does hurt a little bit. Admittedly, when you look at the stats, it's probably been coming. But when you lose a game that late on, it never feels good. And unfortunately, that's exactly what's happened there. A 1-0 loss. So we are going to tell them... Ooh, what are we going to tell them? Let's tell them unlucky because of how late the goal was. So disappointing result in the end against Halifax. Does see us drop down to 11th after they pick up what's either their second or third win of the season, depending on their other results. So not a great result for ourselves, but we're still in a decent position, still only 1 point behind those playoff spots thanks to results around us going our way somewhat. Let's go and have a look at where we're going to come back for the next episode. So what we're going to come back for on Sunday is we're going to come back for the game against Hartlepool, the recently relegated team from League 2, and also the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. We don't know who we're playing in that yet, but it would be the 4th consecutive time we're in the FA Cup first round if we can win that game. And hopefully that will be the case. So we're back on Sunday with those two games. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment what you think of the new format of the videos, how the matches flow now. I'm trying to make the videos a bit shorter and less rambling is what I'm going for really. Subscribe if you are enjoying the series. And thank you very much for watching.